Welcome back, everyone. Hawkins again for some more EU4 in the Age of Revolution in Germany. We are at 1715, the 19th of October, and we have a bunch of things on the top list here because I've just started it up again after a few days of not recording. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button. It helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content. There is likely to be a couple episodes here for those of you who are following the series day by day as it comes out. There's likely to be a couple days where I either pace them out every other day or they simply don't come out for a couple days because I am moving. So that's going to interrupt things slightly. So let's get into it here. Tech-wise, we are behind time, I guess now. We were ahead of time, but that was probably 1713 or 14 before that changed. We have no admin points at all because our tech is way behind. I mean, our tech's not way behind. Our admin is way behind because we are coring all of this nonsense. We only have, there you go, we'll start that one. We only have 4 more left to start the cores on, but some of these have just been started recently, so they'll be quite a while. Most of this episode will be taken up with that. Let's get rid of all the nonsense we don't need to have listed up here. Too many military leaders. Still a thing? Suppose we could save the points. You're assigned to the colonials. What do we now? 5322 is not a great leader for our age. That's fine. We drop him, and that's no more overly leadered. We have no manpower being needed right now. I should say we have no manpower being demanded that needs to be delivered to the armies. So we're making almost 3k a month. We have a max of 281 and we have 32 in stock. We could do superior firepower, but I think we'll wait on, or do we? This tech is a lot more expensive. 15% more expensive due to the institution right now. We are still 6.3% of Germany development. I think we need 10 before we can actually where we can go with it. Let's see, where are we at for institution spread here? I would like to see only the institution Enlightenment, please. No, we got some of them that are breaking in. These guys are pretty close. They are expected to be done when? 5.2% per month. And they're sitting at, what's the number, 95. Expected to be present in 1717, so just over a year, or possibly just under a year. 0.5% per month. We need basically 8 months then to finish. Nope, 16 months to finish, so just over a year, a bunch of these will be done. We'll come back to looking at that and possibly the idea next episode, or next time that pops up. Whoa, screen jump there. Okay, so what are we doing priority right now? I just went to look at what our current war is. And of course, we don't have a current war, which is fantastic. We sent our merchant off at the end of last episode. We got 2 sieges going on to clean out the last 2 Norwegian ports. We have separatists in Norway and Cuban peasants. Let's look at where these guys are located. Where are you guys? Can we hop down there and see where the Cuban peasants are? The Cuban peasants are in Jamaica, man. They're rebelling in Jamaica. Oh well. We'll let them do their thing. West Coast wise, we basically have pretty much nothing going on. The Iroquois are allied with the Shawnee. Okay. We could grab those territories for... no diplomat to send. Okay. We could grab those territories for, say, what is that? Brandenburg zones? Where is it? Colonial regions? Yeah, that would be all New Brandenburgs. Although New Brandenburg is pretty uppity as far as... No, actually they're not anymore. Nobody is. They're all perfectly fine with us now. Good. So let's take out New Brandenburg's spot here. What is this? The Susquehannock. Build a university? Their job, their mission right now is to build a university? That's kind of funny. We can't gain a claim on these guys, can we? No, they're not even bordered to our colony. What's the imperialism casus belli? Maybe we can. Okay, well, let's wait until we got a diplomat back here. You're the new Brandenburg guy. We're going to bring you back. 50 some odd days before that happens. Germany occupied. And that one should finish up right away. We'll let that tick over. There we go. Finally, the conclusion of the last remnant of rebellion from this old situation there. We'll take the troops back and see what we can do for sorting things out here. Trading in copper, trading in glass. Maybe those said ended, but I think they said good. Overextension is, of course, very dangerously high. We still have an income and an admin points of 12, which is great. How close are we to getting our first Splendor objective completed? We 611. Trading in naval supplies, naval force limit up 20%. Population-wise, what are we doing here? Troop-wise, what are we doing here? We got 7... What is the Space Marines? It's 8, isn't it? Okay. You already split up your... No, it wasn't you. Somebody else over here divvied up their troops. I think it was this guy. He's got 5 infantry. Let's run around and join that. I'm not sure what I had planned for them, but that's fine. We're going to up our unit count here and hire in the troops we need to make this happen. Where else are you guys coming from? Seriously, are you going to like build just all in that one place? Yeah, you're stack building in the area. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. That'll just take some more time to get it done. So we'll have 50k there. England is probably going to be allied with a few of them, yeah. Papal States have left the coalition against us. Okay, that's dumb of them to even be in one against us. Oyo would be a nice hit for our German Gulf of Guinea to expand to. We can make that into a... trading company. Let's do that. Let's trading company those up. Does that... I don't know that stops our ability to attack the neighbors, though. You're allied with Mali and Kenimburno. I'd like all of this coast, essentially, because that would be a real good boost to the trade of the region. Expanding the African trade output would be nice. We have a casus belli? We do. We have an imperial casus belli against them. Better off in our glorious empire. I love that. That's so great. I don't know if we want to start a war like that. I mean, our minions. I mean, what do we call them these days? I forget what the appropriate politically correct term is. Oh yes. Vassals. Or estates? No, not our estates. Our subjects. That's the word. They will... we can get them to do most of the fighting, to be honest. I think they probably would swarm in there and take care of things for us. Who else? Austria is probably a decent enough target at this point for us. Naples, who are you allied with? The Knights in Austria. You're a vassal of Poland. Lucca, you are in a coalition against me, but that's fine. You're allied with France. Independence is guaranteed by the Spanish. Interesting. Poland, do we really want more eastern provinces? I don't think so. How about France? France's situation. You are allied with England, you're allied with the Papal States, and you are allied with Lucca. You are also supporting the independence of Spanish La Plata and Spanish Peru. You're in a coalition against me. The coalition consists of France, Urbino, and Lucca. Okay. I think we probably work our way towards doing a French, a conquest on France. Because I think our primary target should be to gain, at this point, to gain trade control. There's the Lucca and Urbino out of the thing. I think we need to gain control of all of this territory. Kind of ASAP. If we declare on England, their ally France and the Papal States will join in. But France is not going to have a ton of turf that we need, is it? Yeah, they kind of are. That. So 6 provinces we could probably take from them as a co-belligerent. England. We just simply need to beat the French down militarily. France has left the coalition against us. Okay. Need to beat the French. Sunda. Beat the French down. See, the Papal States and Lucca won't join in unless they're allied with England. Papal State is allied with England. So we would need to swarm the Papal States under right away. It's 20k. We can send a 50k unit down there. Send a 50k into England. Oh, separation sentiment. And then the rest can go to swarm Paris. So that's probably an okay idea. How are we doing for manpower here? Let's pull the mercs out. Oh, okay, so you're all mercs, huh? 53k? Okay. How about instead of that, we just pull the regulars out? That'd be better. You can go down to Ferrara, and you can be the setup for the new army. Are we going to hire another one in? Yeah, we can hire these guys up. Let's go ahead and Space Marine you up. That's good. This 5k can go down. This is what, 53k units there, and 36k units there. And I think they're all pretty much infantry over here, except for 1 artillery. What are you guys for manpower? You got a decent split of army going on there. You can bring half of you down to Novgorod, and you can bring half of you up to Stockholm. Actually, not Stockholm, Riga. It's kind of silly to be hanging out in Stockholm because we are the Finnish as well. We have the Finnish as a vassal. Ah, rebels, where are you? Good. Oh, that's conveniently available. This is Highlands, and this is Highlands. So there, then there, then there. Crush, kill, destroy. Finish them. Slap, slap, slap. Done. Pop. Nice, we lost 1,700 dudes. Shift, consolidate. Smash this rebellions. Don't let them finish. One of them's going to finish. 2 of them are. He's probably going to finish in the tick just before he gets there. Yep. Boom. That's sad. Alright. Then you'll split and half of you'll take care of that group. Okay. Now that was all. This is all a merc group, so that I'm okay with the cost of manpower to deal with those guys. At this point, I don't want any regulars dealing with any rebellions. I don't want to touch any rebellions with regular forces, because we want to regain our manpower and prepare for probably 3 or 4 heavy blitzes of battles that'll be short and sweet, is the plan. Like this. 50k should be able to take care of the English. Let's see what the English have for armies. Countries. England. England has 61,000 troops. 7 merc stacks. Force limit is 62. Might need... So let's bring in a 3rd stack up there. You guys can come up here, please. Now, how about the Pope himself? I think the Pope will be in on this one as well. P for Papal States. Something like that. Oh, no, it's T for the Papal State. They got 19.8, so 2 stacks is plenty down there. You are a full stack. Yes, you're a Space Marine crew. You can come down to Treviso. And you, sir, are going to come there, and then we're going to hire your second troops in. Now, whatever's left is going to be on the front line of Germany. Or France, rather. So let's start lining them up. You're Mexico occupied. Great. You guys can go to whatever capital they have. Where is the capital of German Mexico? Looking for a flag that's got the little crown. Where are you? I don't know where you are. Okay, let's look at the fort size then. Fort level. Oh, that's where you... No, wait. Fort level 2. Fort level 1. Really? That's where you put your... Conchos, where you put your capital, huh? Interesting. It's a 1-1-1 up in the middle of... Castilian territory? Weird. It's Castilian culture. Alright. Well, you're not going there. Let's go to Mixe. Converted province to reform. Good. Keep converting, please. What is the religious situation in all our colonies? I think it's all... They should all be reformed, right? I think they are. They are indeed. Okay. Oh, new technology we can get for the military tech. I'm not going to get that yet. Not until we do this. And we cannot embrace it. Why? Because we don't have the money. Wow, really? We have an income of 76 or 67.9. Do we go ahead and embrace it? I think that's probably what we're going to do. What's the bonus to it? Cultural conversion cost reduced by 25%. We can't convert any, or we can't do any tech until we do. We could hold off on it for a while and see if the price is going to drop as more of them come on board. I think we'll probably find that the institution starts spreading much more heavily now that we have other spots that have it. They don't seem to have a very high growth rate though. What's your increase of your institution? 0.16 per month. That's not enough to really make it worthwhile for me not to do it. We could just buy it up. Base tax and memo goes up. Good. Starting to care. Sharing is caring. Gain a bunch of points. Good. I like that. I think we'll go ahead and buy out the... purchase the institution. Embrace the Enlightenment. Imperialist Casus Belli against Mercuria. Really. I think we'll go ahead and embrace the... both lose loyalty and both lose influence. Or we help the clergy and help the and upset the nobility. Let's help the clergy. And the estate, the nobility is going to be a little uppity. We can't fix that because the influence is too high. Okay. Yep, I know we got disloyalty. Unfortunately, I can't fix your problems at all. I picked the wrong ones. I can buy up clergy. That's what I was thinking. But I can buy the clergy's loyalty. I cannot buy the military's loyalty, apparently. That's a thing, apparently, in this game. You and you, I guess, can be involved heavily in the war over here, I guess. I'm gonna say I guess a bunch of times. I mean, there's 90,000 troops that are still in the Mercor, but 90,000 of them. That's a lot. You are ready to be recruited. There we go. And I think maybe we recruit one more regiment of the Space Marine Corps. Let's go to Lubeck, please. Alright. Investing in the technology? No. I don't think we do. I think we take the loan and we embrace... We embrace the... should pop up here. There it is. Embrace the institution of the Enlightenment as our final act. Cultural conversion cost reduced, and that should substantially reduce the amount of tech that it takes to science this now. That's good. Alright, so now we're at the next military tech, and that'll boost our cannon, I believe. The Royal Mortar. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we got the upgraded artillery. And they'll boost, or the morale will correct itself as they reinforce troops. We have 0 money, we have 38 income, and so I'm going to go ahead and grab, I think half of these guys can be disbanded here. Let's grab all the infantry out of this group and switch to grab the other one that's on its way. You and you can be disbanded, so we'll get rid of the expensive guys, because these guys cost a lot. 1.848 ducats. 1.59 ducat to maintain. Yeah, that's $6 a month right there. And you can again grab your infantry off, switch to the other group. This one's going to be another 7 or 8 increase in our profitability. And you, I guess you guys come down to hang out down here. Should we make them a smaller group? Let's make them just 30. Disband that. And we'll disband the same amount, leaving 30 on the other one. There. Select that group and disband it as well. Lovely. Okay, so now you 30k are going to come down here. And you 30k are going to come down here. And that's where we'll leave you guys. We have 75k waiting to hit England. We have 50k, or once they finish summoning the rest of the regulars, we'll have 50k to hit the Papal State, who will then swarm up to southern France. These guys can hit England, and then they can cross the channel to help in northern France. And we have 25k here, and another 25k summoning up in Lubeck, as well as the mercenary backups coming this way to help down here. I think the next thing we'll do is probably build 8 or 10 artillery, regular artillery, and 4 to 6 regular horse for each of these mercenary groups, and just have the mercs as the infantry only in those groups. So that should give us a substantial enough force to hit the French. French should have in 100-ish thousand troops. Let's check them out. We had 60 max in England and 20-ish max in the Papal States. The French have 140,000 currently in the field. Their manpower of 105,000, 57 guns, 4k in cavalry, and 78k in the infantry. The age of cavalry seems to be pretty much gone at this point. So, but we'll see. They have what do they got? Force limit 144. They have no mercs. So they've definitely been sitting on it a good while. So we might wait a little longer to get our manpower up, because that will cost us fighting the French. But again, it's going to be a war against England. Peace out the French as soon as we can manage to take these 6 provinces. Peace out the Papal States, possibly taking something. But again, we got to make sure our overextension doesn't bloom. I might actually force vassalize the English. That might be a thing. But we'll see. Thank you everybody for joining me, and tune in next time to see what we do with things. But we have embraced the Enlightenment. Hit the like button if you're enjoying things. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, I'll see you in game.